Life without problem is pretty boring. But again, life full of problems can sometimes lead us to a doubtful situation. So which one is better? To be like in full of problems all the time, or to be just like lack of problems in my life? Which one is better? In my opinion, none of them is better. The thing that is fun is to face challenges. So, for example, from now on, think all of your problems as a challenges. So, when there will be new challenges, the two things that you can do, either of the two things that you can do is, first of all, you can just avoid your problems and just sit on, and there will be a like stack of problems because you are not solving them. And the other point you can choose is that start solving your problems. And when you start solving your problems, the first thing that will come and say, hi, hello, I'm here, are the mistakes. So, mistakes are the things that will help you to learn from those challenges. So, today in this video, I will be revealing how I am learning from my mistakes and rectifying them. Assalamu alaikum, this is Sidratul Montaha, and let's get right with another new video. The last point is really important, so let's see if you can do it or not. So, the first point is, don't get hyper if you just fail in the first stage. Don't get hyper if you fail in the first or even in the second stage of solving your problem. Just be happy. Happy because you have started solving a real problem. Just be happy because you have taken a challenge, because many people can't even do that. So, yes, it's pretty normal to get depressed when you fail while doing any task, or when you just do a random mistake while doing any type of task. So, it's pretty normal, it's natural, like human nature though. So, for example, if you're like making a pyramid shape something with a pack of cards, it's like there's 99% of chance that it will fall down and smash. So what you'll do then, you'll get angry, throw everything and just sit. But after that, you'll start thinking that as I have taken this challenge of fulfilling this, I must start from the first, and let's see what happens. So that's the main point. You have to start from the first even after you have like done a mistake. So that's the main thing, that you have to start from the first. Like while trying for the second or third stage of solving any problem, you have to make a sequence of your plans, and you have to write like some indications beside those points, and it will be like you what the mistakes you have previously done, so that it will make aware of your problem, so that you don't do that mistake again in future. So the second point is, listen to feedback from someone close. Feedback, okay. So take people's observation into account. So remember, criticism is the door to trying another time. So mainly when you hear people doing criticism around you, you just can't head down like and just listen to all those side talks. You have to find something like empowering on those criticisms. You just have to listen to those criticisms carefully, because sometimes people just randomly give suggestions on their criticisms. So that's why listening to criticism is sometimes really important. And as people have got suggestions on those criticisms, it's pretty normal that those suggestions will lead you to the next path or to the next door, and also refrain you from doing like previous mistakes in future. So that's why it's really necessary to listen to those criticisms. I know it hurts when you like people say a lot behind you, like she failed again and again. So those things really hurts when people like side talk about your failure. So you just sometimes have to listen to those criticisms, because those criticisms also contains some suggestions. The third point is, teach to other people what you have learned. One of my favorite point, and that is because I love giving lectures to people, like review my problems what I have faced, what I did when I was on that situation, and how to get over those problem and how to push yourself. These things I have discussed with many people. And remember, you cannot just behave like when you have faced a problem, you just can't behave that you are so much special, it's just that problem to you, no one has ever faced that problem. It's not like that. In any generation that you have, that your ancestors have passed, some of like any people of the generation have faced this problem, any type of specific problem that you are facing today. So that's really not new to any people. So you have to behave really normal. Instead, you can find special those people, like those people who are listening to you. Those people are really special to you, because it's really hard to find such a people in this generation who are listening to your problems, who are listening to your failures, who are watching you cry. So those people are special to you, not your problem. So you should disclose the terms that you have learned while facing your problems, all or like when you were on the situation, what you have done. You have to disclose those terms to your people, like who are sitting tightly and listening to you. Because when they will be in a problem, like a similar problem or different problem, that doesn't matter, they will just apply your rules that you have applied when you were on those like specific or similar problems they are facing today. And the last point, ask yourself why you don't want to make that mistake again. Yes, this is the most toughest job we do, because the terms or the questions that starts normally with how, why, what are the like most difficult to answer. And of course, we don't want to repeat our mistakes again and again, because I know how traumatized I felt the last time when I have done that mistake. And I honestly don't want to feel the same right now that I have failed 2 years back or 3 years back. So this is one of the main reason, like the general reason why you don't want to repeat your mistake again. Now, what you have to do is like take a paper or notebook, whatever you choose, and you have to make a list of mistakes that you have done. And you have to now give your mind a tough job, which is like question yourself how this mistake hampered my life and what was the reason I did that mistake. So, like, you have to think yourself. I know it's really an embarrassing moment while you are like thinking about this, because we really don't want to remember our mistakes or what cringy things we have done in past. So, but still, it's the bitter truth. You have to try this to not repeat your mistake from the past. So, write the things that you have figured out after questioning yourself beside those points. And then whenever you will feel that you are facing the same situation that you have faced 2 years back, and you have done that mistake that you are going to do today, you just have to open that page and look out for that mistake and point out what is the reason you have did that mistake and how that mistake hampered your life. After that, you will just aware yourself of the consequences that you have faced when you'll do that mistake, and you will never like start doing that mistake again. And if you continue doing that mistake even after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years of your life from that past mistake, that means you were never growing. That means you are stopped growing. And that's the main reason behind this point, why you have to ask yourself those questions. And one thing I have shared on my Twitter, you will get that username on the screen anywhere here, and that's from the Forbes. The Forbes has written something like published an article on that, and you can check this out on my Twitter and get all that link. Listeners, this is the end of today's video, and I hope you really have enjoyed this video and really found this informative. And also, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe this channel, and also click the bell icon so that you can get a notification whenever I upload a new video. And if you like this video, really give a thumb up to this video, and also share this video with your friends, family who are like struggling and repeating their mistakes again and again, so that they can rectify their mistakes and do not do that in future. And I have like given my Instagram profile ID on the screen somewhere. You can just go and follow me. And this is all for today. We'll meet again inshallah. Till then, stay safe. Assalamu alaikum.